Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, nail polish, and sometimes things happening in my real life. Today I have another introduction for a new series I'm trying here on my channel. This is going to be a monthly makeup basket. Previously I have already released a pan those eyeshadows, so I picked all the eyeshadows I want to focus on for the month. And now I'm going to pick all the rest of my makeup. So if that sounds interesting, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Okay, so I don't have a very big collection. I did an inventory and wrote them all down on a pad of paper. And the categories that I have multiples of, I'm going to use the Pretty Random app, and we're going to randomly select what product I use this month. There are a few exceptions. One, I'm going to have a focus product that is close to being finished, and I'm going to work on that. This month I actually have two. One is my Yensa foundation, which is in this little tub here, and there is like just a little bit coating the sides, so there's like one use left, so that's going to be one foundation, but we're not going to count that because I want to roll in a second foundation. But the main item I want to focus on this month is going to be my highlighter. This is the Real Her Confidence in My Glow highlighter, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's just around the edges. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and after this video I'm going to repress it, and that way it'll be easier to use because all the product right now is just around the edges and it's a little bit hard to pick up. And I think if I use this consistently over the next month, I should be able to finish it, and that'll be one less highlighter in my collection. So we've got our highlighter and we've got one foundation. So I have only two face primers, one of which I'm already working on. I did have three when I did in my inventory. The Yensa is pretty much done. There's maybe I might be able to squeeze one out, and I'll work on that freely, naturally. I just opened a sample pack. You can probably see it right there in my little makeup container. The Smashbox Hydrating primer. So I'm working on that. That is my primer for the moment. When that is done, because it's only a sample, hopefully I will have this container cleaned out, and then I can cut open the Yensa, get anything left in there out, and then once that's done, I will move on to my last primer, and then I will think about purchasing another one. So, no primer being picked. I have two concealers. I have one I'm already working on, so we're going to stick with it instead of rolling in another one. Next month I will roll in the other one just to make it fair. Eye primer, I only have one. Foundations. So with the Yensa being done, that means I have three foundations left. So let's go ahead and pick my first item, setting up the Pretty Random to 1 through 3. And let's go ahead and roll a number 2, which is going to be my Essence Powder Foundation in the shade Porcelain. So I'm just going to put a tick mark next to that, and I'm going to try not to re-roll things month to month, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I have a small collection. Alright, next page we're going to work on, I only have one powder, so we don't need to pick that. Bronzers. So of all the bronzers in my collection, both ones in face palettes and ones that are individual, I have 5. So let's go ahead and select a bronzer, and we're going to do 1 through 5, and let's see what we get. 2. It likes the number 2. Alright, 2 is my PYT Faux Sun Bronzer Duo in the shade Bali. Make a mark for that one, and I will grab all these and show them to you once I'm done rolling. Alright, next for blush, we have 6 blushes. Yes. So, let's do 1 through 6. Didn't realize I had so many blushes, but I guess I do. And let's see what we get for blush. number 5, which is my Sephora blush in the shade Shame on You. All right. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm going to grab all these afterwards. Okay, highlighter. Now here's where we're going to jump up because I have a highlighter palette that has 6 highlighters in it. And I also have 2 highlighters in my Marvy Corn palette. So that brings my total of highlighters to, I didn't do the math ahead of time, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 13. I'm sure you all were, you know, if you watch my inventory, you know I have 5 individual. Okay, so 1 through 13. This is my biggest category yet. All right. And let's see what we get. Number 4, which is 2, 3, my MOTD Lucid Moon. Oh, no, we're not doing highlighter. Oh my gosh. We're doing this one. We don't need a highlighter. But if I finish this one, I will bring in Lucid Moon. I'll make a little tick mark next to it. Just in case I finish this one before the month is over. You guys were probably yelling at me going, you don't need a highlighter. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Eye palettes. We already did that in my previous video. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It'll have it linked up in the cards for you. Okay, eyeliners. Whew. Moving on to something a little more manageable. I have 6 eyeliners. Alright. I told you my collection's not very big. So if you were looking for big numbers, poof, you came to the wrong place. Okay, done. And let's see. We're going to work with number 3, which is Platinum. Okay. So this may or may not go with all of my eye looks because, like I said, I selected my eyeshadows and my pan those eyeshadows. I think we've covered every... Oh, lips. We need lips. Oh my goodness. Okay, lips. Alright, so I have bullet lipsticks and I have liquid lipsticks and glosses. Now I am working on lipstick and a gloss in my Throwback 30. They're up there already. I'm working on the Lippy Stick in Cami from Colourpop, and I'm working on the Supreme Gloss in the shade Please Forgive Me. So I am wondering, do we want to pull, what do we want to pull? What do we want to pull? What do we want to pull? Do we do one of each and have a variety? We'll do that for now, and in the future, if you think I should only pull like from one or the other, let me know. The gloss I have in is only in 4 uses, but the lipstick is in to finish. So we'll do one of each for now. I'm like, I don't know. Alright, so I have 8 bullet lipsticks. And let's see what we get. That's including the one that's already in there, so we might get it already. Okay, number 7, which is Colourpop Cami. I cannot lie. I will... That one right there. Okay. I guess the fate's trying to tell me I just need to work on that, so that's fine by me. Then let's take a liquid lipstick formula / gloss. So for that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 traditional and 3 samples. So that brings me to 11 is what I have on here. So, because I'm doing each shade of the samples, which they're just samples, so you know, if I get one of those, that's fine, and I'll work it out. Alright, so let's see what we get. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 is from NYX. The shade, it is their cream color in the shade Transylvania. And I think now we've covered all of the categories. I only have one setting spray and one mascara, so I don't need to pick those. So give me a moment to pull all the products, and then we'll see if we have a full face or if I forgot something. I will be right back. Okay, I've got all my products, so let's run down. My face primer is the Smashbox, and what's left of the Yensa. My concealer is the Purlisse BB Perfect Glow BB Concealer. Eye primer is Wet n Wild Mega Last. And foundation, we have what's left of the Yensa. And then I'm working on my Essence Powder Foundation, which is in this NYX Compact. And that's what she looks like. I was working on this last year to finish. So we've got center pan again, so we're working on it. Okay, and then so I've got one face powder, which this is also a face powder. Okay, and then we have, I do bronzer next. And bronzer, I have my PYT bronzer. I can't get it open. There we go. In Bali, and I did swatch all these in my inventory, but I will swatch again. There is the bronzer, and then my blush is the Sephora Colorful Blush in number 01, Shame on You, and that is what she looks like, sort of a pinky peach. It's a nice color. Okay, and then highlighters, I have my Real Her. Sort of a pinky champagne. I don't know if you can see it down there. And then the backup concealer. Let me wipe off my fingers. Ow! Just jammed my finger into my leg. Backup concealer is from MOTD, Lucid Moon. Okay, and I put it there on the side of my hand. It's sort of a golden concealer, or highlight. Okay, and then we have, I'll get organized one of these days. I think next is eyeliner. We have Platinum from NYX. This is in their Glide On formula. Really nice and creamy. Just platinum. So we'll see how that works with my eye looks. You'll be seeing a lot of shiny lids, I guess. Or a lot of shiny liner. And then lastly, my lips. So we had Cami from Colourpop, and that is what that looks like. We have the gloss from Please Forgive Me. I am wearing Cami right now, and there's the gloss. It's very similar to Cami, but a little pinker. I'm not wearing the gloss. I have been lately, but not today. And then this is from NYX, their Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Transylvania. And it is a deep, dark burgundy. Alright, I think that is everything. And then I figured I'd show you my mascara. This is from LA Colors. It is their lengthening mascara. It is volumizing and lengthening in very black. And I used that for the first time today. Not too bad. The wand's a little bit skinny, but I think it works fine. So I think that is everything. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. If you have any tips or tricks for going forward with this project, let me know. Otherwise, this is what I'm going to be wearing on my face for the next month. So yeah. And like I said, if you haven't seen my Pan Those Eyeshadows, where I picked my eyeshadows for the month, then go check out that video up there in the cards. And until my next video, take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and I'll see you later. Bye!